my whole prayer, bro. All right. Check back a little later. All right, I gotta do some work. Peace. What the? More Smith-based videos. We are peaceful. F-U-L-L. I'm not Smith. And he's pointing that way. Okay, let me sit down for a second, because I'm glad my customer didn't come in here, because that would have been crazy. All right. I get it, Hootie, that you're Riot Team. All right. Am I saying that right? Riot Team? Riot Team. He's Riot Team. All right, so basically, I'm going to do some more Smith videos, but it won't be today. So you can go ahead and peacefully riot that way. It's not about you today. And young lady, it's not about the Smith, all right? Not today. But I get the riot thing, all right? So can we just sit over here? Thank you here. Sir, can we you look silly with that on your head anyway. You can talk, just say what you need. You ain't got to do all this. And how long you been calling yourself marching and up and down my You gotta do better, Louis. You understand me? You gotta do better. Alright. Just sit up. Take your sign. Get over here with your girl. And once I do this video, we're gonna have a serious talk about peaceful rioting. Chicago folks, Johnny Lawn, Hobo Depot. I'm in Hobo Depot. Alright, so today we're gonna talk about this wonderful bass came in. Alright, so I never had one to come in the shop. This is like the first one. But I had a couple of them that come in, but not this brand. So, and because it's not this brand, I'm excited. How excited? Excited. Alright, so we can move that way. Alright, so look. Okay. This is called, I don't know why he did this today. This is called a Riot 5 session bass. This is a Riot 5 session bass. Session, like, you know, recording session. And it's a bolt-on. You look at the back. It's got 18 volts. Back up in there. The thing when it came in, it had its own regular preamp. The customer wasn't really happy with what he was hearing. He was happy what he was hearing. He just wasn't hearing enough of it. That's what he explained to me. He was happy with what he was hearing, but not hearing enough of it. So if you look at it, the headstock, this is the Riot 5 session bass. This bass is really, really, you know, most of the Schecter bass had that real cool, sleek water wave thing. I said water wave thing. Got a sleek water wave thing happening. But anywho, this girl comes with EMGs. Alright, so if you look at it, it doesn't look like the regular Riot that's out on the market right now. I get it. So what we have here today is a Tone Monster. I had to throw that in there. A Tone Monster. Basically. Alright, so you got volume and blend, which you know right knows what blend means. You blend both the pickups together or one individually. I had to throw that in there because I had to make sure I knew. Okay. So this is treble, mids, and bass. So when it came in the shop, and I think Schecter did it that way, they had everything backwards. They had bass, mids, and treble. When I put this in, it's got treble, mids, and bass. I'm not saying this is the correct way. I'm saying this is the normal way. Because, you know, there's a lot of builders out here nowadays that's actually, you know, they're doing their own thing. And some of them putting, you know, control cavity, controls backwards. And, you know, there's a couple names I can say about that. But look, that's a whole new different video. And that's for the tomorrow. Look, not tomorrow, tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Alright, so I'm gonna be coming through. It sounds like it's about thundering out there outside. Alright, so I'm gonna turn this air conditioner on because it can get kind of noisy. Alright, so let's put this down. I'm going to pick up my trusty tuna first. I gotta turn my air conditioner off because if not, it's gonna be blazing. Alright, I'm gonna turn everything. He said he plays like 9 o'clock. So that's my SWR on the bottom. My SWI. With no hone in it. It ain't got no hone in it. Can you tell from North Carolina? Nah, you can't tell that. That's what this bass is from, North Carolina. This is homegrown right here, baby. Homegrown. Okay, anywho. Alright, so let's tune it up first. Well, we can just use a regular tune. Alright, so I'm gonna just poke it. Now this doesn't have push-pull, but it does have 18 volts. Look, I think I said it already. Let's use my brand new chair. It's not brand new. It just does things I like. Like raise me up like I'm really tall. I'm really not. Okay, this ain't gonna work. So my cord is tangled up. Man, it's untangled. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna use my trusty cord tuner. I actually have another cord tuner too. But this is my cord tuner. This is my cord chromatic tuner CA-30. Don't ask what that means. It's just, it tunes. Alright, so we got, hey, I talking A flat? Wow. I think the strings on here are D Markleys. I'm not sure, but I think they are. But I know they're steels. If they're anything else, they're steels. Say that one more time. Steels. All right, I'm gonna raise this up a little bit more. Uh-oh, I done boo-boo. Okay, that's a little more. Oh, Lord, it's 20. There we go. Oh, there. There we go. Whew. That's what happens when you don't learn your chair. All right, so this is a studio session. No, this is a Riot 5 session. That means that you can play it in the studio any way you want to play it. Don't matter. All right, so what we're going to start is we're going to start with everything off. We're going to start with the rear pickup first. Now, that 3-way cut switch is a mid-cut switch. That's going to be my friend. That's my friend. And the mid's going to be my friend. Now, on the inside of this bass, it has a black cube. Everybody know I talk about that black cube. I had to turn that thing down. 18 volts, I turned the cube down a little bit shy of D10. Because it was rocking that amp down there, bro. Alright, so let me explain how this neck is, man. This neck is actually really comfortable. I mean, this is a really cool gigging bass, and it has a good style look on it. I said style look. It has a good style look on it. All right, so let's go. Do we tune up? Yeah, we already tuned up. All right, so we start with the rear pickup. Switch all the way down. Don't worry, I got it. I got the amp low. You can still hear it. Rear pickup, front pickup. You like, man, it's kind of low in it. Yeah, but wait till people get here. It's gonna fill up. All right, so both pickups. So let's start with the treble first. Okay, remind you that switch is down. As that switch is down, it's in one mode. I think it's 500, 800, or 500. No, 350, 500, 800, or something like that. All right, so it's a low cut. So everything you hear is low cut because the mid is not on, the bass is not on, and the treble is not on. So we got the treble at D10. I mean, but just listen at the quality of the EMGs. All right, let's listen. All right, let's turn the mids to D10, bass to D10. All right, so I did that because that switch is in the down mode. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with that switch in middle mode. Watch the difference. Rear pickup first. Rear pickup, treble. Mids. And then bass. You hear how it's climbing up? You hear the volume climbing up? Okay, you gotta learn your treble, you gotta learn your mids, and you have to learn your bass. All right, and not your bass, but your bass. All right, so now we're gonna take that same thing. Check this out. We're gonna go to the front pickup. Okay, we're gonna start with treble first. This is front pickup, then mids, and then bass. But listen how clean this thing is. I mean, it's that's crazy to me, but just to me. Now we're gonna go both pickups. We're gonna start with the treble first, and then the mids, and then bass. It's about to get nasty up in here. All right, so now we're gonna take that same switch, kick it all the way to the front that way, take everything off. And this is what we get on treble. On mids. Woo, that knuckling, that cursive knuckling. Woo, bass. Okay, so what am I saying? I'm saying that switch is going to give you 3 modes. 3 modes. All right, every mode is going to talk differently. So you have to learn your modes, just like you learn modes in music. You learn your modes on your bass, all right? And your bass talks in 3 modes. On this particular bass, this particular preamp, it talks in modes. So it talks in 3 modes, all right? So here we go again. Now what we're going to do now is that we're going to stay in the first downward, all right? And we're going to turn the treble to what? 3/4. Mids, 3/4. And then bass to 3/4. In the middle, same way. And up front, watch it get boosty. Now, because once again, guys, remember, the amp is right underneath the phone. I can't have it really loud. I just want you to hear the bass. I don't want you to hear the amp. I want you to hear the bass and the quality of the bass. All right, so now we're going to turn the treble all the way to where it needs to go. We're going to turn it on rear pickup first, and we're going to... All right, let's turn everything else off. Alright, turn the mids all the way up with the treble. And bass. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? I'm in the middle right now with that switch. Listen. Take the switch all the way down. Okay, let's go back to 1 setting. 2 setting. And then 3 setting. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a little bit more. I need to turn the amp down some more because it's too beasting. And I know the camera's picking all that up. Let's turn it down a little bit more. All right, so. Woo. Okay. Now, my understanding this bass is probably be used for quartet and, you know, some heavy gospel. So let's go through it. First setting with the switch. Rear pickup. Front pickup. Now, mind you, I didn't do the setup on this bass. So this bass, for me, is kind of high. But the player plays like that. So I have to readjust my thinking, right? For all you guys that use other cats' basses, the moment you pick it up, the first thing you need to do is readjust your thinking. That means that you have to readjust your feel. So now I have to readjust my feel on this bass because it's not my bass and it's set up differently. You know, didn't say it was set up wrong. It's just not set up the way I normally play. So I have to readjust my thinking. How fast I have to do that? Like right now. Both pickups. In the middle. Okay, and up top. I used to know it. I don't know the more. Now, let's get into something that we want to kind of hear what this bass actually does. Now listen to how clean it is. And as I go through this switch, it's gonna get even more cleaner wrist. I say cleaner wrist. That ain't a word. Alright, so let's deal with the mids. Watch the mids jump out, because I got the mid control just past D10. And watch me use the mid in the switch. Watch me use the bass. Watch how the bass brings it in. If y'all can hear my amp is struggling right now. This thing is so hot that my amp is struggling. That's why I'm trying to not pull a complete volume boost on either one of the treble, mids, or bass. The amp is struggling. This thing is hot. Extremely high. Extremely high. Wow. And just know that the bass is at D10. Listen at it. Just think, I ain't got no horn in there. There's no horn in you. And I can hear the treble just like, but it can't get all the way out because got no horn in it. So you hear that, you don't hear like pink because ain't got no horn in it. But you hear that, which is. Alright, so listen, man, I'm not. I can say play this thing all day. So I'm not gonna do that. Listen, I just need you guys to keep praying for the Hobo Depot, praying for the Queen and I, that the Hobo Depot will remain a watering hole for everyone, not just for bass players, for everyone. And also remember, I don't just fix basses here. Yeah, I'm talking kind of like all my words can't come out or something. I don't just fix basses here. I actually, I don't fix problems, but I'm a good listener. So brothers and sisters, if you're going through something, hit me up. I'll sit and listen to it. If you want my opinion on something, I can give you my opinion, but I have to pray for it first. I have to pray about it. So once again, guys, keep your prayers again on the Hobo Depot and the Queen and I. We love you. We keep praying for you every morning. Once again, this is the Schecter Diamond Series Riot 5 Session Bass with a tone monster in it. I like the mids cut. I can hear it's a lot more cleaner. I don't know, y'all. It's just a great sounding bass. If I didn't put anything in it, I think just passing this bass would sound great. It's just a great sounding bass with a lot of good stuff on it. Shout out to Cock Fools. Sorry again about Hootie at the beginning. He's a quiet rioter. Quiet rioter. And so is his girlfriend, I think. Bruh.